to learn about to make fishes, and Brian catches the fishes, and then he doesn't take them home. He just puts them back in the water.
Because why?
Because fishes need to stay in water.
And because who am I?
The fishing pro.
But what do you call me?
Boogerhead.
That's right. All right. What's going on, folks? Just got down here. Wanted to break out the old Glacier gloves. They actually work good when the Velcro, when you first get them and the Velcro still works, but it still gives you that ability to feel the line. Gonna have to slap the old rain jacket over this coat. And I got a hoodie on and a t-shirt on underneath. We can run with this for now. I'll probably end up regretting it, but that's all right, man. Let's go fishing. Let's fish for some walleye. So as you can see, we have some weird build-ups in the winter. But the good thing about this, even though you can see how far they dropped the water line over the last couple hours, it attracts bait fish, which in turn attracts game fish. So I'm just gonna start by planking around this little tube, but I'm gonna be careful where I plink it, because midway is a snag. So I'm gonna work all that opposite stuff at first and try to keep my line out of. Okay, got rid of that. So I can feel my tube hitting the bottom right now. And once I feel like I gotta climb over something, I just lift my rod tip. And I'm using the reel handle, I'm not doing drag. Too much wind to be doing rod drags. And I'm right about halfway, so to avoid the I caught my line right there. There's no reason to have no slack in there. Give it a couple of hops, nothing bites it. Reel it back up. But I dedicated these two for a walleye this year, man, and I'm really pleased with both of them. Now we'll see what happens when I gotta fight a fish. But after that, oh yeah, they're really bringing it up, man. Now if all this stuff would just go away. I call this the washing machine. Look at it. I mean, it's moving around some stuff. Come on, Lock Masters, raise that water level. Scare me. It's better for me. I mean, the big one might pull in back here after all this washes out. Hopefully it goes downstream. Howling right now, man. You can't fish. It's blowing probably 15 to 20. Sometimes, folks, all it is about an old guy that still wants to feel alive. That's all it is. I mean, I seen a bald eagle when I was walking down here. I don't care if you think that's corny. I don't care what you think. It was beautiful to see. And if I wasn't out here, I wouldn't have saw it. Unfortunately, the washing machine was going on, as you guys saw. But we're gonna go back to the bat cave and do some tips about rigging. Because if you do not rig your baits right, they don't get bit. So I'm gonna help you out with some pointers that have got me through almost perfect rigging. So see you at the bat cave. All right, folks. So when I told y'all we're gonna go over some rigging when I get back, all I could think of was a presentation on casting gear and a presentation on spinning gear. That's super important this time of year, that you have to get the rigging right or it's not going to get bit. And for casting gear, I chose a full-size soft plastic swim bait, anything from a 3.8 to a 5-inch. And then on spinning gear, we're going to go super light with the Duo Realis, what is it called, the Wriggle? Yeah. And we're going to prep rig one of these and put it back in the clamshell on like a 10th ounce Hayabusa hit. So first we'll do the swim bait and then we'll do the Ned bait. Alright folks, so I figured this Bass Tricks down here has seen its better days. The tail doesn't even turn anymore in the water. So it's finally thrown in the garbage. It was actually one of the first packs of hollow body swim baits I ever bought. So I'll take a Storm Largo shad in one of the saltwater colors. I think this is called Watermelon Mangrove or something. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for dead center in that nose of the swim bait, and you'll see a seam across the dead center. And what I'm going to do, instead of turning the screw, I'm going to turn the bait and push as I do that. Not hard, but just to try to get it started. And then once it's started, you can just let it hang off and turn. Make sure it's staying in the center of the nose. Okay, so we'll go around one more time. And now you can see we got our clip level with the body of the bait, which means when that hook goes to slide up for rigging, it goes right up into the slot already permitted. See? Now let's check back up here where we're at. We're good there. Maybe just a little turn. And then what I do is I use this finger to feel the hook point to make sure that it's popping out inside the track. And voila. Hold on, let me put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. And for some reason they're not in here. Hold on folks, we'll be right back. Alright, now that I can see what the heck I'm doing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to obviously dry fit it. And I'm going to put the head of the bait up to the beginning of where that ball is. And then what I always do is see where the curve lays on top of the bait. So wherever that curve starts is where my hook point needs to come out. So I know about where it's at. What is super important with Ned rigging is making sure you stay in the center of the bait. See, I'm not in a hurry. I want to be able to use this plastic and not have to say, oh man, that looks like crap, I gotta scrap it. Or let me try to re-rig it. It's much easier to take your time and get it right the first time. Like so. I mean, that doesn't get much better, you guys. Look at that. That is perfect. That hook point is coming out right in the middle of that bait. It's snugged up nice. It didn't leave any goofy, you know, like dents in the bait. That is going to present nice on the bottom, and hopefully either Mr. Smallmouth or Mr. Walleye wants to grab it up. So, yep. And again, the thing about these Realis clamshells is you can preload one or two rigged up and then slide it back in there. Just gotta watch that weed guard. And then just close it back up. Net rigging. Alright folks, so rigging is super important. It can be the deciding, you know, factor of whether you get bit or not. And especially in cold water when these fish are already super finicky, they don't want to move. That thing better look awfully lifelike and awfully tasty to them fish. So we got a warming trend this week. Today's kind of like the first day of it. So in the winter, I usually go out on the third day, and they have been productive. It's supposed to be kind of rainy, but the third day will be the warmest day of the warming trend as well. So overcast means walleye come in shallow, because those big sensitive eyes don't mean they have to stay out deep. They'll come in shallow to hunt, and maybe we can get a bonus bass mixed in along with. I haven't caught a sauger yet this year too. Those fish drill a moving bait. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Sorry we didn't catch any fish again, but you know, it's just about getting outside, getting fresh air, and getting that blood pumping. And if you happen to catch a fish in the winter, or more than one, then it's all a big added bonus. At least you got to do something outside. So with that, folks, I'll bid you farewell. This is Brian from Guy with the GoPro Fishing Show. Out for now. But just for now. Be easy, people. And be good to each other. Peace.